This past year has been an interesting period in the world of finance and investing, where high inflation and interest rates drove significant shifts in market dynamics as compared to during the pandemic. And as interest rates fluctuated in response to unprecedented economic challenges, many investors have been forced to navigate through uncharted waters for the first time, seeking new opportunities and managing risk along the way. Government policies and geopolitical events added an extra layer of complexity, resulting in further uncertainty in the markets, where trade tensions, political developments, and the tail ends of the global health crisis further underscored the interconnectedness of financial markets on a global scale. Nonetheless, amid these challenges, technological advancements continue to reshape the many industries such as fintech, decentralized finance, and the rise of artificial intelligence, playing pivotal roles in shaping the future of finance, where these transformative forces introduced both exciting opportunities and new challenges to the market, requiring investors to adapt and embrace a rapidly evolving landscape. So in today's videos, we'll be discussing where I'm personally planning to invest my time and capital in 2024, which happens to be spread across 4 key areas. All right, so real estate's a tricky one to include in this video because, all things considered, it certainly doesn't seem like it's the best time to be investing in real estate right now, whether you're in Canada or the United States. If we look at the headlines, Canada is facing a massive housing crisis, and many believe it to be a huge bubble. Higher interest rates are making it harder to turn a profit on long-term rentals and even new constructions, and the escalating affordability challenges are leading many to believe landlords are evil. But for those of you who know me, well, I'm big into real estate investing, with a lot of my own capital tied up and on the line for properties that I've acquired over the past couple of years, but that are burning lots of money each month as I'm working on developing new units in these existing buildings. So of course, I'll be continuing to invest in real estate and seeing through my development projects like the one that I recently just completed, as the challenging market dynamics don't really impact my long-term vision for these investments, which is something that I think a lot of investors fail to truly consider, being the 10-year timeline, not just the returns in year 1 or 2, right? So although there is no denying that picking up a cash flowing home run deal right off of the MLS is quite difficult right now, that doesn't mean that opportunity has grinded fully to a halt. It's just a bit harder to achieve than when the market's sizzling hot and everyone's making money hand over fist. So yeah, I've said this many times on the channel before, if you're a true investor, you should be looking at your portfolio from a longer term perspective, especially in real estate, because unless you completely overpaid for the property and are underwater on the loan and the monthly payments, well, it's by holding on, optimizing the property, and making it to the next market cycle that the most money will be made. On average, market cycles happen roughly every 7 years. So right now we're probably about right here in the market cycle, having just fell off of the tail end of the past expansion. And it's by holding on and making ground when everyone else is moving on to other opportunities that you're putting in the work, growing the portfolio, no matter what type of business it is, and making it to the next period where interest rates lower once again, demand increases, and asset prices spike, that the real wealth is made. So to summarize, real estate is absolutely still one of the main investment vehicles that I'll be investing in 2024. I've currently got 3 projects in the works right now, and will be looking to hopefully acquire a handful more in 2024. And to make this clear, there's still very much opportunity in this market. Your margin for error is just quite a bit smaller, and you need to be more diligent on the deals that you're acquiring. All right, moving on to the third area that I'll be periodically investing more capital into in 2024, especially in the first quarter of the year. We have crypto, specifically Bitcoin, leading up to and after the 2024 Bitcoin halving event. Now, I actually made a video in late 23 talking about what the Bitcoin halving is and how it has historically impacted the value of this digital asset. So check that out if you're interested. But essentially, the Bitcoin halving, which should take place in around April 2024, is set to reduce the amount of Bitcoin mined per block by half, which means that there will be a decrease in new supply of Bitcoin on the blockchain and in the market. So increased scarcity moving forward, which tends to play on investor speculation of the asset. Now, I also want to make this clear that in no means is this a certainty that prices will increase resulting from and following the halving event, but based on the basic mechanisms that Bitcoin represents as a store of value that's scarce and decentralized, I believe that its value will greatly increase into the future as more and more people lose faith in central currencies, which is actually the exact reason why central banks are now looking to create their own digital currencies and place more regulation on the trade of crypto. Hey, by the way, if you're looking to get started trading crypto and holding Bitcoin moving into 2024, then you'll absolutely want to check out Coinbase, which is one of Canada's most versatile crypto trading platforms that offers much more than just buying and selling crypto. If you aren't familiar with Coinbase, they are the largest publicly traded crypto company serving millions of users worldwide and have now been around for over 10 years. And more recently, they've started putting a major focus on the Canadian market by tailoring their platform for the everyday Canadian's needs. So within your account here, Coinbase has now made it both free and very simple to fund your account via Interact e-transfer, which makes it really convenient for Canadians. And once your account is funded, you can easily start trading the over 200 coins available on the platform, including, of course, Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now, personally, what I look for in a trading platform is a combination of functionality, simplicity, and low fees, which Coinbase hits on all fronts. In fact, let's buy some Bitcoin right now with funds that I just e-transferred over a couple of minutes ago. So once you have Canadian dollars deposited into your Coinbase account via, say, e-transfer like I did, all you need to do to buy cryptocurrency is to go into the trade tab right here, and we can then select of the 200 coins available. In this case, we're going to purchase some Bitcoin. So I'm going to click on that right now, and this brings us to the quote for Bitcoin, where we can see the movements over an hour all the way up to a year and even further. Now, in this case, to purchase, we're going to click on buy, and we can insert how much we want to purchase. In this case, I'm going to buy the maximum amount, which happens to be $25. So I'm going to review the order at a market price here and place the order. And that's it. Once the order is submitted, it's going to purchase on your behalf and you will now own Bitcoin. So that's really how easy it is to open an account and buy crypto with Coinbase directly from your mobile phone. And if you're interested in opening an account with the most trusted crypto brokerage on the planet yourself, make sure to do so using the link down below in this video's description. And let's now get back to the video. Many of you watching this likely already have a stake in the stock market, whether managed professionally or managed on your own. And chances are your portfolio has performed reasonably well this year following lackluster gains post 2022. And similar to real estate investing, it's entirely commonplace for certain years to see the general market outperform others. In fact, analyzing this chart, it becomes quite evident that most down years, such as what we experienced in 2022, are not consistently followed by subsequent declines over many years. So while this video doesn't dive into an analysis of current macroeconomic trends impacting equity markets, I continue to uphold the investments in my portfolio and regularly acquire more of my preferred exchange traded funds, including the S&P 500, NASDAQ 100, and select dividend focused funds. But like anyone else that you might be watching on YouTube or in the news even, I don't possess a crystal ball to predict the market's trajectory in 2024 and beyond. However, one certainty remains: over the longer term, quality companies within funds like those that I've mentioned persistently focus on economic output and expansion, translating into sustained stock value appreciation. And I know it's cliche, but to put this into perspective, I've been making videos speaking about funds like these for over 5 years on this channel, and had you simply put $1,000 into the NASDAQ 100 5 years ago, that investment would now be worth over $2,500, which is truthfully a return that's hard to achieve trading most stocks. And considering just how passive and hands-off ETF investing is, this is just a no-brainer for most investors. Now, additionally, if you're seeking a stable yet reliable source of income through paper assets and just cash holdings, you could very well also consider putting some of your savings into a high interest savings account this year, where rates are quite a bit higher as a result of higher interest rates, as well as high interest savings account exchange trade funds that currently offer nice stable interest payments, as once again interest rates are quite high. These financial instruments offer a conservative approach to income generation, providing a secure avenue for capital while maintaining a focus on stability. And then finally, if you want to learn more about stock market investing moving into the new year to set yourself up for success by really just understanding how to properly navigate the markets, then make sure to check out my stock market investing course over on Skillshare. It's completely free, by the way, to watch, and has over 1,500 students already. But my portfolio as a whole mainly consists of real estate, dividend stocks, and exchange trade funds, some crypto, mainly Bitcoin, a couple of luxury watches, and quite a bit of cash that I like to keep as a reserve at all times, meaning the fourth main focus of investment in 2024 won't actually be a tangible investment at all. Saving the most important investment for last year, I underscore the often overlooked yet paramount importance of reinvesting into your knowledge, mental well-being, and businesses. This strategy, as previously emphasized, not only enhances your capacity to generate more value and income in the future, but also proves to be the cornerstone of the highest return on investment, capable of creating transformative shifts in life's trajectory. So in my case, this year's strategic approach involves allocating resources towards expanding my team, incorporating additional, editors, content writers, and dedicated thumbnails creators into my business. And by liberating precious time here and optimizing the operational efficiency of my YouTube business, I aim to create a grounds here for exploring new business streams and delving into real estate investments even further. So this sort of synergy of efforts is definitely poised to generate substantial increases both in income and overall satisfaction of my life, essentially, because business can often become quite overwhelming when you're doing everything yourself. Furthermore, recognizing the importance of holistic well-being, right? So I'm investing in many experiences, travel and relaxation specifically, to maintain a more dynamic and vibrant just perspective on life, which can be very easy to lose track of when, living in the suburbs. So this deliberate focus on personal rejuvenation, in a sense, is definitely something that I prize very much, and ensuring that I avoid some stagnation and remaining agile both in life and business. So there you have it. That wraps up the 4 main areas of investment that I'll be focusing on in 2024. Let me know which investments you'll be focusing on down in the comments, and don't forget to check out all of the resources if you're interested in investing into any of the categories that we just mentioned. Thanks a lot for watching today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.